All right, hello. We're here at Indian Creek on Wheeler Lake with the Mob Town, oh, where they at? Fishing crew. There's one, there's two, and there's three. We're gonna see if we can catch one. Stay with me. Let's see how it goes. Starting off throwing that evergreen topwater in a little slough right off of Indian Creek. I'm going to fish here for just a few minutes and then start heading north up Barron Fork Creek. And just trying to fish kind of fast, see if I can locate any groups of fish. This is just pre-fishing for the tournament. This is not the real deal. This is our first trip up to Indian Creek, but it looks like from the water line on the bank that the water is lower than normal. That looks like just some kind of little shad. Kind of surprised I caught that thing on top water. That's a little bit weird. That's the only thing that I caught in this little slough. It opens up into what looks like a shallow lake, but it's just so darn low. The water level is, it's not really fishable at this state. So I'm going to start going up Barron Fork Creek. I've pushed north up Barron Fork Creek at this point. It's kind of a shallow little stream that takes you to this bridge up Barron Fork Creek. You can see it from this map pretty well how it just meanders and then it eventually goes to that bridge. The water gets a nice blue color up here, and I'm hoping I can find some fish up this far. So I've switched from that evergreen topwater to a jerkbait for just a few minutes. Then I had something following that jerkbait but never would commit. I've seen a few others do that, so I've changed over to that Pogo shad, kind of a chartreuse coral color, throwing it in this clear water. Wow. So in this corner up here, I've had a few little taps on that Pogo shad. They'll just kind of come side swipe it. But if it feels like they're not getting the hook, they're just kind of running into the lure and just tapping it. And they're not really closing their mouth on it. So I'm going to vary my retrieve here a little bit, let the Pogo shad sink, kind of give it a yo-yo a little bit. So pop it up, let it sink back down, pop it up. And that's how I'm going to get bit. So try to watch out for that. One. It's not a bad little dude. Alright. I had to yo-yo that guy in. So it's kind of hard to see it on the video, but this creek that I'm in is just about 1 to 3 foot deep at the most. So I'm really focusing on throwing around wood and anywhere that I see current, or if I believe there's a deeper bend where that water may be 3 to 5 foot deep. That would be deep for this creek. And I'm going to get bit right around these laydowns up here on that Pogo shad. Okay, now that's not a really big fish, but it's the kind of fish that you want to catch at pre-fishing. Nothing to set the world on fire, but I do think there could be other fish around that cover, that laydowns. So that would be a good spot that I'm going to come back to on tournament day. And caught one, wasn't too big. Now I'm going to move on. I'm not trying to beat any of the fish up where I plan to fish on tournament day. I'm just trying to see if I get any action on my lures and then blaze past that area if I do. So I caught this panfish here, but you couldn't really see it on the camera. I had 2 bass, probably about 13, 14 inches, chasing that Pogo shad on a previous cast near that stump, but they didn't get the lure. That's kind of a good thing, because I'm just pre-fishing. Alright, floating back down, I'm back at the bridge on Barron Fork, and the water was unusually deep here because south of the bridge it's a shallow flat almost. That creek channel is not very deep, and then it deepens up just north of the bridge, so I'm thinking that there's got to be a fish here. Not a very big fish, but it does confirm my suspicions that there are fish present. I think that's going to wrap up my pre-fishing of Barron Fork Creek. I'm going to link up with our other 3 guys, since this tournament's a team tournament, and see how they did. They were fishing Indian Creek, and we're going to compare our notes and see where we want to focus on tournament day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do appreciate it.